Hi, Ted here, and this is The Earth Delivers. On this channel, I share tips on how to grow your garden bigger and better and keep your worms happy and healthy. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing. So I have some dried cardboard, some ripped up newspaper. I'm going to clear that out so I can get in here. So first I wanted to show you, these are some banana peels. There was worms all inside the base of the bunch of banana peels. They were chowing on that when it was buried. I'm going to pull out any of the food. I want to see how they've done. I fed them right down the middle. Here was a quarter of an apple, and they really have gone to town on that. This one's almost gone. It's just very delicate, thin skin. They've eaten that entire quarter of an apple. This cocoa core is turning very dark. That looks like another apple. Now this one I just introduced into the bin. This is a quarter of an apple. And they seem to be doing just fine. This is an apple that's almost completely gone. They seem to be working through this really well. That's another part of an apple. While I'm kind of checking for food, I'm going to also aerate the soil. So there's a clump of worms working on the last piece of an apple. Some cardboard. Banana peel is almost gone. This is just barely a banana peel. And that's it. There's not much food in here. This cocoa core is turning very dark. This is some cardboard. Here's a little piece of skin left of an apple. It's almost completely gone. So they're really doing a great job with this. Now it's dry on the side over here, which is good because it was a little too moist for my liking a few weeks ago. And I just want to kind of run my hands through this. And this is going to introduce a little more air. They create their own air pockets by burrowing through all of the soil. I call it soil, but it's cocoa core. Cocoa core is just a coconut husk that's ground up, dehydrated. If you watch my first video, I describe what it is. And I just want to separate this up so it's not as matted. This is a nice, consistent, moist, but not too much. A little compacted there. And that's mostly because this newspaper and stuff. So I'm going to make sure there's no worms in this, and I'll show you. So if you just take a handful of this, make sure there's no worms in it so you don't squeeze them. And you see there's 1-2 drops that come out. It keeps its shape, and then I barely touched it, and it comes apart. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. But, like I said, it's a little compacted, so I'm going to give them some air. Now that we've aerated the soil, I'm going to dig a channel right down the center. Not too deep, just a couple of inches. I'm going to line it with some dry cardboard or paper or newspaper. Most newspaper is made with soy ink. So the reason why I'm putting cardboard down is to absorb any of the water that is in these fruits and vegetables. And you don't want to have the soil get too inundated with water because it will just become a matted mess down at the bottom. So I'm going to feed them the stuff they already had. This apple is looking nice and mushy. So the banana peels, the banana stems, apples they seem to love. And this should be good for them for quite some time, but I'll check them in another week to see how this looks. And then I'm going to cover it with the soil, cocoa coir. There's a peel, we'll bury that. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Don't use new coffee grounds because that has too much acid, but used coffee grounds. And this is also cornmeal. I just threw it in the top. Coffee grounds can be got from Starbucks for free if you have one in your area. It's great for your compost outside as well as for the worms inside. Some people call this grit. Just gives them something small and microscopic to work themselves through. They love doing that. They seem to like it. Tomatoes and apples are really the best that I've seen. I've pretty much dedicated the feeding zone down the middle, stuff for them to hide in. They like to butt themselves up against the bottom of moist cardboard. This is just damp, not even. After they have their food, I just cut a piece of cardboard. It fits in there nicely. If you want to start your own worm bin, whether it be with red wigglers or with European night crawlers, consider watching my last video. I'm going to put a card off to the side and a link in the description below. Check out all my links because there's a lot of good stuff down there. I try to find some good deals for you guys. I'll also link to Uncle Jim's Worm Farm. If you take care of your worms, that one-time cost should populate into double that population in just 3 months. There's a lot you can learn about worm farming, so stay tuned for more. The next video should be on starting my seeds indoors using the grow light station, which is right over there. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, subscribe, and comment below. See ya! Hi, my name's Ted. Hi, my name's Ted. Hi, my name is... Hi, Ted here, and this is The Earth Delivers.